page 36 in your P2 books. We're going to look at the top of page 36 at example 3.4.1. All right, so they're giving you some things that they've defined. They've told you that log 2 is now R, and log 3 is defined as S. So you want to write those down at the top of your page. And the instructions say, in terms of R and S, find log 16. Now, there's multiple ways that can be approached to some of these bigger numbers, but what you've got to do is you've got to either use the power rule or the product rule or the quotient rule in order to work these out. So what could I do with 2 and 3 to get 16? And I may not use 2 and 3 both. I can use only 2 or only 3. 2 to the 4th. So would 2 to the 4th be the same thing as 16? So all I'm doing here is I'm trying to make sure that this and this are equivalent. Okay? So I have a power property here. So I'm going to bring the 4 down, and that gives me 4 log 2. Now, log 2 was defined for us in the instructions. Log 2 is what letter? So my final answer is 4R. No. It's not any harder than this except figuring out your combinations to get the number. And that's the trial and error part. All right, let's look at B part, log 18. So what could I do with either or both of those to make an 18? 3 squared, which is 9 times 2. Or 2 times 3 squared. Of course, the order does not matter because multiplication is commutative. So, I want to separate these out. So this is log 2, log 3. Multiplication expands as addition, log 2. Now, log 3 is what? So that's 2s plus r. That's the way your end result has to be written. Let me put this up here. It looks like it's the answer to that one. All right, and C. C is the log of 13.5. To me, the multiplication is easy. It's the division part that sometimes I don't see. So, what can I do between 3 and 2 that will equate to 13.5? Three what? 3 to the third, which is 27. 27 divided by 2 is your 13.5. So if you're a problem solver and if you love puzzles, this might be something that comes a little easier. If this is not your forte, then it's going, I'm just sorry, it's just going to be one of those things that it's just going to be trial and error. So this can be rewritten as 3 log 3 minus log 2. Log 3 was defined as S. Log 2 is R. Okay, so we're going to practice some of these, and then you're going to have a little bit of homework. Look on page 37, and let me show you what was getting last period confused. write down how things are defined at the top. All right, so we have 3s and 5s and 10s. So the first one is log 2. Now, what some people were trying to do is they said log 5 minus log 3. Do that in your calculator. Log 5 minus log 3. I can guarantee you. And then do log 2. And I do not believe they'll be equivalent. Log 3 closed minus log 2. Log 5. What now?
Does it always have to be multiplication or division?
Yes. Yeah, they're not equivalent. So some people were saying, oh, well, that'll give me the log 2. That's not how you approach this because we've got to expand it. This is already expanded. Now, if you had 5 minus 3, yeah, that would give me log 2, right? Log of 5 minus 3 results in log 2. But I can't do that either. Because I can't expand a minus right here. I have to be able to expand it. So, as Chloe just asked, we're really looking at multiplication and division. So what up here could I multiply or divide that would give me a 2? 10 over 5. So this would be log 10 minus log 5. Log 10 is R. Log 5 is Q. So that is your answer for 3A. So I'm going to give you a few minutes, and I want you to try B through G. So it's going to take you a little while. B through G. The first ones will be a little bit more straightforward, but of course as you get towards the end, they get a little bit more difficult.